Introduction to Library World. Today I'm going to go over two things: logging into Library World and a brief overview of the modules that you have available to you. To log into Library World, you need to go to libraryworld.com and click on the Sign In button. You should each have been given a username and password. Go ahead and type those in the box and click Sign In. From the My Home page, you will get a listing of the libraries that you have access to. Hopefully it is only your own. So go ahead and click on your library name. You are now at the desktop. You can think of this as a behind-the-scenes plan that only you and the staff members who use Library World have access to. If you wish to utilize the library announcements box and the library links box, feel free to do so. They will not show up on your OPAC. The middle box is a recently added titles for just your particular library. The box on the right hand side is your library's current information. Across the top you have access to a few more links, the first being the market. Library World does sell barcodes, spine labels, and barcode readers that are compatible with their system. You do not need to purchase these. Most barcodes, spine labels, and barcode readers that you can get at any library vendor are also compatible. The second is the help screen. This is like an index to a user manual. You can click on any of these titles and drill down to get information on how to do certain things in Library World. The support button takes you to all of the information about getting support. Keep in mind here that Library World is located in California, so if you call their helpline, no one is going to answer the phone until around after lunch. They also have only one person working in the support area, so even if you call after lunch, the chances are she's not going to answer the phone. She does return emails in a pretty timely manner. I've told people in the past, if you have a question about Library World, email me, and if I don't know the answer, I will reach out to Susan, or you can reach out to Susan yourselves and get that information. Feel free also to use this email address as a way to send suggestions to Library World for changes that you would like to see. Okay, let's go back to the main page. Down the left-hand side are the modules that you have access to. The first one is the catalog. This is where you will go to make changes to your catalog, to add titles to your catalog, to view your catalog. When you initially click on it, the screen is going to be blank. You need to click on the All in the right-hand corner, and that will bring up a listing of your entire catalog. We have 5,544 titles in the catalog, not items. Normally you would be able to sort by any of the hyperlinked headings at the top, but if your search result is 2,000 or higher, that function does not work. The next module is your patrons module. This is the module you will use if you are going to circulate items to your patrons using Library World. You will need to add the patron information. Again, the main page is blank, but by clicking on Show All, a listing of your patrons will come up. Now, because I have 1,286, I do have access to the sorting features. Currently, it's sorted by name. I can sort it by barcode or any of the other hyperlinked headings if I utilize them. There we go. The next module is circulation. Again, if you choose to circulate your books using Library World, this is the module you will use. It defaults to checkout. The system is very simple. At this stage, if you want to check a book out, you can either type the patron's name, You can type their barcode number or you can scan their barcode number to initiate the checkout function. You also have access to check-in, renew, holds, reserves, loss, locations, temporary due dates. The next module is your serials module. This is not a module that we use at Franklin County, so I have no data currently stored here. If this is a module that you're interested in using, please contact me and I will get you more information. Inventory is a little deceiving. It's not what you would consider a traditional inventory. It's more of a way to track lost items. It's not something that I use. I will show you how to do an inventory in the next module, which is reports. You have access to all of these reports in Library World. The first two are probably the most popular. The catalog report, which you can sort by title, author, call number, subject, modification date, or publication date, is a report which lists one line per title, which means it's a shelf list of the titles that are in your library. The holdings report, which you can sort by title and copy numbers, call number, location, collection, or barcode, is one line per holding record, which means each volume is listed individually with its attached barcode. This is the report that you would use to do a traditional inventory. You also have access to patron reports, which include online overdue notices that can be sent out, barcode labels, circulation reports, serials tracking reports, and a variety of other reports, including this library status report, which I use each year in order to compile statistics. The next feature is the settings. You shouldn't have to do too much with the settings. Most of them were determined when you logged in or when you signed up for Library World. If you do have a change of address or phone number, you can do that in the general settings. The policies setting is one that I will go into in more detail at a later training. This is where you will set the loan periods for your items as well as fines. The Customize OPAC is where you will go to add a graphic if you would like that when people see your library in Library World. The OPAC module is the last module. If you have a website and you want to put a link to your OPAC on it, this is the page you should give to your IT department or whomever is in charge of your website. This is the link that will be put on your website so that your patrons can access your OPAC. And that is Introduction to Library World. Thank you.